All right, thank you, Brian. Turning now to our top four at 4 o'clock. 2 people were hurt after an explosion at a chemical plant in Ottawa this morning. The Ottawa Fire Department was called to Coogee Chemical Plant just before 8. One of the 2 people who were hurt stayed inside the plant, while the other went to a nearby office building. Crews fought the magnesium fire with dry chemical agents. Water would have made things worse. They then aired the place out to get any dangerous gases out. Structural damage to the plant was minimal, but operations are suspended as authorities are working to learn more.